Hello. Hello, is my voice clear? Hello. Hello, students. Hello. Hello, is my voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello. 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 Is my voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Can you speak? Can you speak? I want to check my voice. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Ha. Ah, yes. Yes. Voice is clear. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are in the third lecture of Introduction to IoT, that is Internet of Things. And now we are going to move towards the last point of IoT. This is a very small unit, and this unit actually consists of introduction of IoT, then the components of IoT, which we have seen in the last lecture, including the architecture of cloud, and then we are going to move towards the application of IoT. So I do feel so. The IoT is a very important and a very nice topic in which a number of projects can be also utilized. So in the last lecture, we have already seen what is Internet of Things. I'll again repeat it. It is a network of physical objects or person called as things that are embedded with software, electronics, network and sensors that allow these objects to collect and exchange the data. Now we'll move towards the most important thing, and that is the application. Now in your syllabus, it is given as application of IoT in various domains. So when it is given in a various domain, and that means they want to cover it up all the domain that is been applicable for IoT. So one by one, we'll see that these IoTs, what these IoTs are. IoT is playing the role in various applications. Now, the first application, what we are seeing is the variables. Nowadays, you are seeing a lot of variables around you, that is electronic gadgets, that may be smart watches, smart phones, then smart devices, portable devices, that may be thermometer, heart rate monitor, then lot of electronic gadgets. Those are based on IoT. They collect the information, various sensors are utilized, they collect the information, and then they processed and give you the information. Even if you want, if how much if even if you the if you want to calculate the sleeping time, means how much deep sleep you have, how much normal sleep you have, you can also calculate that. As far as the devices are concerned, they also calculate your heart rate, your blood pressure, then your sugar, then beyond that how much you walk, the number of walk is also been can be calculated with the help of variables. Is it clear? Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So wearable technology is a hallmark of IoT applications and probably is the one of the earliest industries to have developed the IoT at its services. So hallmark of IoT applications is your wearable technology that you wear, that may be on the wrist or that maybe you carry it with you, sir. So all those variables, in those all variables, we find IoT applications as one of the most important applications. We happen to see Fitbits, heart rate monitors, and smart watches everywhere these days. All these gadgets, electronic gadgets, or I could say that smart devices are having an important role in our day-to-day life, and they run with the help of IoT. One of the lesser known variables includes the Guardian glucose monitoring devices. So you can also monitor because glucose sensor is also there. So glucose monitoring device that is very important as far as for the sugar patients. So you can also have a view about how much sugar level is. The device is developed to aid people suffering from diabetes. So what I'm saying, there is glucose, fructose, and lactose. These three things can be also calculated with the help of smart devices. It detects glucose levels in the body using a tiny electrode called as glucose sensor placed under the skin and relays the information via radio frequency to the monitoring device. So normally what is happening is that all these sensors will be placed below, which will be touching to your skin, under the skin, and then it will collect all the informations from your body, and it will give you, and it will give to the to the device, and the device will display all the information. That is what the variables is. So IoT plays a very important role, I could say the hallmark role, as far as the smart gadgets are concerned. Then the second application, this unit is having this point as an applications, and we'll be seeing maximum applications because this could be a question in the exam regarding what are the applications, give in detail about the applications. So today's lecture will be completely based on the applications of IoT. Now second point is the healthcare. So we have already discussed about some of the points about of the health in the first application itself. So IoT applications can turn reactive medical based systems into proactive wellness based system. So the medical based systems can be designed which will be capturing all the information of your body, and it will be giving to the wellness based system that will display all the information. And this information can be connected through the web server and can be given to different doctors, physicians, so that they can monitor you. That is also very, very important. The resources that current medical research uses lack critical real world information. It mostly uses leftover data, controlled environment, and volunteers for medical examination. So you can get that critical information of the patient back so that you can examine it. IoT opens ways to a sea of valuable data through analysis, real-time field data, and testing. So in this case, if you could say that the data which is being captured is in real time, so you can easily monitor the heart rate, heart pulse, or it may be any applications. You can easily monitor in real time, and you can get a judgment of what the how the patient is behaving, how the organs are behaving. The Internet of Things also improves the current device in power, precision, and availability. IoT focuses on creating system rather than just equipment. So I could say that this is a very important point, as how much precise my device is. That precision, power, and availability is the most important thing of the IoT, which it improves. So you can see that the care devices are connected to this. Here the figure you can see in the figure, the care devices is connected to the smart sensors. Through the smart sensors it is given to the gateway, and then through the gateway then through the cloud, from the cloud to remote signal it is given to the smart devices. So clearly there is a loop that has been acting right from the caring devices, which may be an heart monitor, brain monitor, and any kind of monitoring, and it will be sent to the smart devices. So information is analyzed the patient, then the third important role is developing smart cities. Is it okay now? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो कहाँ से मिस हो गया, किधर से मिस हो गया आपका? हेलो? हेलो? हेलो स्टूडेंट्स? हेलो? कहाँ से मिस हो गया बोला, किधर से मिस हो गया? हेलो, कैन यू स्पीक? हेलो? हेलो?
Sir, 4 number slide.
अनेक, हाँ, फर्स्ट नंबर स्लाइड से क्या?
4.
हेलो? Is it okay? Hello?
Sir.
Is my screen clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay? हाँ, अभी क्लियर है ना सब कुछ?
Yes, sir.
ओके, हाँ, वेरिएबल से शुरू करता हूँ फिर से एक बार.
Okay, sir.
Okay, हाँ. Wearable technology is an hallmark of IoT applications and probably is one of the earliest industry to have deployed the IoT added services. That means all the smart technology that is appearing here, beyond like smart watches, your blood pressure monitor, then your I could say that the diabetes patient, you can easily measure these wearable devices. You can measure all these parameters, the body parameters, even body mass index parameters, with the help of the smart devices. So these devices is developed to aid people suffering from diabetes. It detects glucose level in the body using a tiny electrode called as glucose sensor. Okay, so now what is happening is we happen to see Fitbits, heart rate monitors with the help of these smart watches everywhere. It detects glucose level in the body using a tiny electrode called as glucose sensor placed under the skin and relays the information via radio frequency to monitoring device. In case of healthcare, you know that IoT applications can turn reactive medical based systems into proactive wellness based systems. The resources that current medical research uses lack critical real world information. So all these real information can be calculated and you can monitor your health issues. The Internet of Things also improves the current device in power, precision, and availability. IoT focuses on creating system rather than just equipment. So you can take an example of the block diagram here is that there are carrying devices which is given to the smart sensors. Then through gateway and cloud, it is given to the smart devices. So in this way, you can also see that IoT is playing an important role in as far as healthcare is concerned. Now for the smart cities, you know that the smart city having issues varying from city to city, so there will be a problem of Mumbai different from those of Delhi. So according to the way that the optimized traffic system can be controlled, even the global issues like finite clean drinking water, deteriorating air quality, and increasing urban density occur in different intensities across the city. Hence, they affect each city differently. The use of IoT applications can aid in areas like water management, waste control, emergency, and town planning. Now, as I have discussed, like agriculture farming technique enhances the yield of the crops. So you'll be having different sensors that is been placed on the plant. So it will give you how much moisture the plant is required, what kind of water level that is required, what kind of fertilizers can be used. All these informations can be captured, and then it is given to the smart device from where it can control all the parameters. So whatever required for the plant can be easily calculated and then it can be controlled. So controlling the environmental parameters through sensors is going to be a very important. So embedded system with IoT will make the agriculture field as one of the best fields. So you can see that through the remote, we can get all the sensor information of all the plants, and then it will be given to the gateway. There it will be monitored and displayed, and then it could be given to sensors, actuators, control gears. So all that on and off and all that switching can be done with the help of IoT. So with the help of smartphone also you can turn on and off the motor so that you can control the water level going to the plant. Now, industrial automation, I do feel so for the industrial automation 4.0, IoT is going to be a game changing if it is providing solutions in the following domains. First is a factory digitalization, then the product flow monitoring, inventory management, safety and security, quality control, packaging optimization, logistic and supply chain management. So if you keep on improving in these parameters, at that time you can easily go for the industrial automation. Now, smart grid. So as you know that electricity demand has been increasing a lot day by day. You can see that energy demand is there. So IoT smart grid solutions can be given with the help of IoT. They can come up with a practical solution to balance out increasing complexity of energy distribution network and achieve real-time visibility into consumption process. To comply with advanced production process, energy sectors are progressively collaborating with IoT technologies with their smart grid ecosystems. Then smart supply chain. The IoT technologies offer a practical approach to take supply chain management to the next level. The logistic transportation industry have started leveraging comprehensive IoT solution to manage goods from anywhere at any time at global scale. So you know that this goods are being transferred from one city to the another city. So there is a supply chain between there. So if IoT can be used in order to make smarter the supply chain, then the logistic transformation can be easily managed good from anywhere at any time at global scale level. So smart supply chain is also one of the best applications. And then as far as smart home applications are concerned, now you'll be finding a very smarter home applications in the coming days, because you know that there are different, all the parameters, all the devices in your homes. It may be bulbs, tubes, TVs, refrigerators, washing machines. All these can be connected with your mobile device with the help of IoT. And if they can be connected, that means they can be turned on and off. Also you can monitor them, whether how much vegetable is there in your freeze. You can also monitor the temperature. You can also monitor the temperature of your AC, of your fan. Everything means all the things that are in all the objects or physical things that are present in your home, at your home, they can talk to each other, so that your home automation can be in an enhanced way. So smart home applications, IoT is coming a lot in this field also. So I do feel so. This is the application part. Once again, I'll go with all the things. This is the wearables like smart devices. That may be your heart rate monitors, Fitbit, smart watches. That may be your blood pressure measurement, then your sugar measurement and heart rate measurement. All these can be done through wearables. Then this is the healthcare. So again, all the through the healthcare, actually you can gather all the informations of body mass index of the patient and continuously monitor in real time, so that you can come up with a decision or solution of the disease. Then smart cities, you can make cities smarter and smarter by concentrating on number of factors. That may be finite clean drinking water, deteriorating air quality, increasing urban density, and also optimizing the traffic systems in the smart cities. Then agriculture, you can go for a greenhouse farming technique and controlling the environmental parameters, so that the plant will grow in a very in a nice way, and the production can be increased, energy loss, production loss can be negotiated. So these are the way the agriculture can be improved with the help of IoT. Then in case of industrial automation, you can see that there are few parameters that has to be increased. If that parameter is increased, at that time you can easily go for factory digitalization, product flow monitoring, inventory management, then the safety and security, quality control, packaging optimization, and logistic and supply chain management. Then for the smart grid, as we know that the energy requirement is increasing, the demanding, so there is a complex of energy distribution network and can be achieved in real time visibility into the consumption process. Then the IoT can be also used in a smart supply chain and as well as in smart home applications. Students, have you got it? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, got it, na? Okay, we'll take an attendance now. Roll number 1.
Yes,
Roll
sir.
number 2. 1 is there. 2,
Yes, sir.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yes, sir.
okay, 13, 14,
Yes, sir.
15, 16, 16, 17, 18,
Present.
hello, okay, 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Sir,
20,
23. Present.
23, okay, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
Present.
32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
Present, sir.
40, 41, 42,
Yes, sir.
43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48,
Yes, sir.
49, 50, 51, 52, 53,
Yes, sir.
54,
Sir, roll number
55,
50.
50.
53.
Okay, okay, 50. 53, okay.
Roll number 50.
54, 50 किया है. 55,
Present.
56, 57, 58, 59,
Present, sir.
60, 61, 62. Why so much of less students are there today? Yes? Why less students are there today? Please don't miss the lectures. Otherwise, I have to call back and then I have to call your parents also. So please regularly attend the lectures. That will be useful. That will be good in for the term works also, for the exams also. And I'll be giving you notes also. So please keep on attending because you get a knowledge about the subject properly. Okay? Is it okay? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Attend regularly. Thank you.